Greetings bushcrafters and survivalists. I'm following the deer tracks and heading to the village. Haven't been down to the permission for, I don't know, about a week and a half. Weather's been a bit atrocious. Access is always dubious when it's wet and muddy. Anyway, we're coming in. Private land. Look at all this jack by the hedge that's around. Wow, loads. That'll be going into my camp cooking. Alright, let's head on in. Tracking down the side of the river here. This is exactly where the deer like to follow in. You can see the trail. It is so well used. We've got such a lot of abundant wildlife down here at the village. I mean, it's absolutely amazing. It's becoming more and more vital kind of oasis for the local fauna, because there's so much encroaching building in Bedfordshire. It's just ridiculous, the amount of building, and then they want to do transfer the bionet gain over to different areas, just to see if they can justify pushing the wildlife out where they're building all this housing. I mean, even just near to where I am in East Bedfordshire, we've got like over 2,000 more houses coming in, and all the trees and the low-lying scrub land has all been taken down, and all the muntjac and roe deer and badgers and everything is literally being pushed off that. Thankfully, where my permission is, it's not ever going to get built on, and the more the wildlife gets pushed out of these built up areas, the more it finds the oasis that is New Asgard. And of course, we built this village primarily, here we are, primarily as a film set. But the landowner asked if I could build them so the structures were more permanent, so that they could stay there and be used for log storage and bushcraft. So that's what I've done, and we've been maintaining them for that, and maintaining them specifically for the filming as well, because we'll be filming this year. We've got an Anglo-Saxon stroke Viking saga to film, and it's probably been about 2 years now since we built these. Winter's taken its toll on the thatching. You can see some of the tarp poking through underneath, so I've got a bit of work to do along the ridge line, add a bit more thatch to them so they look good for the filming. Here we are back in the village square, and the grass is coming up where I cleared this last year, so I'm going to have to get the old strimmer down here and start strimming. There's the market traders table, which we also use as a bushcraft table. It's great for cooking, for getting all your preps done right near to the fire pit. And of course, over here on the village green, we finish off with the lake that's next to the village. Look at that. I mean, this is true forest bathing. Look at the reflection on that. Absolutely amazing. If you're ever feeling stressed, you're ever feeling that Monty Python moment of, if you're feeling down, give it a little whistle. Well, go into the woods. Do what the Japanese like to call these days forest bathing. I'm heading down the side of the lake. Just heading here. This little piece here, this little prominent bit of land that sticks out, this is where I like to put up my lavoo, or my Hungarian svelte barn, or any reasonable size tent will fit on here. And There we have the lake channel going down that way. We have the yet to be discovered what lives down the burrow. Let me swing round. So I would normally be camped on this little bit of land by the lake, overlooking the village, overlooking the lake itself. Yeah, absolutely superb. Let's just be quiet for a moment. Ah, wonderful. Anyway, I'm just doing my patrol around just to see what's going on down here, make sure what maintenance needs to be done. Obviously we've got to start the trimming because spring has sprung. The grass and the nettles. I've got my trusty machete with me, which they're trying to ban, but as somebody who is a forester and works out in the forest doing his thing whenever I get the chance in my retirement, because I'm kind of semi-retired you could say, but my time here in the forest, I need to do maintenance, keep things under control. I need to get on top of this before the nettles come up. Here we go. One final look at the lake before I disappear. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. I'll catch you in the next update. I'm just going to go off and have a coffee because I've got my pack with me, got my coffee, and I'm just going to sit down and relax and enjoy this wonderful, wonderful escape into nature.